Money and transactions. Imagine walking into a store to buy something as simple as a cup of coffee. You hand over some money and perhaps you swipe your phone or card, and in exchange, you receive your coffee. This simple act of exchanging value is the foundation of what we call transactions. And the center of it all is money. But what exactly is money? Money is anything widely accepted as a medium of exchange for goods and services. It has evolved over centuries from barter systems where goods were traded directly to the coins and banknotes we use today. More recently, money has taken on digital forms, from bank transfers to mobile wallets like UPI. Money plays several critical roles in our economy. It's a medium of exchange. This means it eliminates the inefficiencies of barter, where you'd have to find someone who has what you want and wants what you have. Secondly, money serves as a unit of account, a common measure that allows us to compare the value of goods and services. Money also acts as a store of value. You can save it today and use it in the future. However, money's value can change over time due to inflation, which is the general rise in prices. Inflation decreases the purchasing power of money, meaning you can buy less with the same amount over time. Now, let's talk about transactions. A transaction is the exchange of money for goods, services, or assets. In the digital age, transactions can take many forms: cash payments, debit or credit card swipes, or electronic transfers using platforms like UPI, Paytm, or Google Pay. With the rise of digital payments, the way we handle transactions has changed dramatically. In India, digital transactions have skyrocketed with platforms like UPI, making payments as easy as a click. But while technology has made transactions faster and more convenient, it has also required us to be more vigilant about security, things like password protection, secure internet connections, and being wary of fraud. When you make a transaction, you're moving money from one place to another. For example, when you pay with a card, the money is transferred from your bank account to the sellers. Similarly, when you use a digital wallet, the transaction is processed electronically. Understanding how money flows in transactions helps you to better manage your finances. For instance, knowing how interest works on credit cards can prevent unnecessary debt, and being aware of transaction fees can help you avoid hidden costs when transferring money digitally. Ultimately, money and transactions are at the heart of our financial lives. Whether you're paying for a coffee or transferring money for rent, understanding these basics will help you make smarter financial decisions. In our next segment, we'll dive deeper into managing your finances through budgeting and saving. Remember, financial literacy is about taking control of your financial future, one transaction at a time. Imagine a world where you have to trade goods directly to get what you need. Say, you own a farm and grow rice, but need clothes. You'd have to find a tailor who needs rice. This system, known as barter, worked for centuries but was inefficient. Enter currency, a revolutionary tool that transformed global trade and economies. What is currency? So, what exactly is currency? Currency is any form of money that is widely accepted in exchange for goods and services. It acts as a medium of exchange, a store of value, and unit of account. But there's more to it than just cash. The evolution of currency. Throughout history, various items have been used as currency. In ancient India, cowrie shells were once used. Over time, Coins made of precious metals like gold and silver became popular. Eventually, paper money was introduced, and today we even have digital currency. But regardless of the form, currency has always played a central role in simplifying trade. Indian currency. India's official currency is the Indian rupee, symbolized as an R. Each rupee is divided into 100 paise. The Reserve Bank of India controls the issuance and circulation of the rupee, ensuring that the money supply is balanced with economic growth. The rupee comes in denominations from 1 rupee coins to 500 rupee notes, fiat currency. Today, most currencies around the world, including the Indian rupee, are fiat currencies. This means their value isn't backed by physical commodities like gold or silver, but by the trust and stability of the government that issues them. While this gives governments more control over the economy, it also means currency values can fluctuate based on market confidence. Digital and cryptocurrencies. With the rise of the digital age, currency has also evolved. Today, we use digital payment methods like UPI, credit cards, and e wallets for quick transactions. And there's even a newer form of currency, cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin, which operates on a decentralized technology called blockchain. While not widely accepted, cryptocurrencies represent the future of how money could work. Importance of currency in the economy. Currency isn't just about buying and selling. It forms the foundation of entire economies. It influences inflation, interest rates, and even international trade. A stable currency promotes business confidence, attracts investment, and helps a nation grow. But when currency loses value, economies can fall into chaos, as seen during hyperinflation in some countries. Why currency matters to you? As a student, understanding currency is critical. From managing your finances to investing in the future, currency impacts every aspect of your life. It determines what you can afford today and how you can build wealth for tomorrow. So, the next time you spend money, remember you're interacting with one of the most important tools in the modern world, understanding global currency and payments methods. Have you ever wondered why you can't just use the Indian rupees everywhere you go? Or what happens when you buy something online from another country? In today's globalized world, understanding currencies and payment methods is key to making informed financial decisions, especially if you travel or engage in international transactions. What is global currency? Each country or group of countries uses a specific currency for trade and transactions. A currency is a system of money in use in a particular country. For example, in the United States, people use the US dollar, in Europe, the euro, and in Japan, the yen. These currencies aren't just pieces of paper or coins. They represent a country's economic strength and are influenced by factors like inflation, interest rates, and international trade. Why do you need to exchange currency while traveling? When you travel outside of India, you'll quickly realize that the Indian rupee won't be accepted. Why is that? Because each country has its own currency and you need to use the local currency to make purchases. For instance, if you go to the United States, you will need US dollars to pay for things like food, transportation, or accommodation. This is where currency exchange comes in. You exchange your rupees for the local currency either before your trip or when you arrive. But remember, exchange rates fluctuate, which means the amount of foreign currency you get for your rupees can vary based on economic factors. This is an important consideration when planning your travel budget. Credit and debit cards issued by major financial institutions like Visa, MasterCard, and American Express are accepted almost everywhere around the world. Using your card abroad is convenient, but watch out for fees such as foreign exchange, transaction charges. Mobile payment solutions. Mobile payment solutions like Google Pay, Apple Pay, and PayPal are becoming increasingly popular. They allow you to make payments using your smartphone in many countries without the need for physical cash or even a card. However, make sure these services are accepted where you're traveling. Prepaid travel cards allow you to load multiple currencies in advance. These cards can be used like debit cards and are a great way to avoid fluctuating exchange rates during your trip. You also don't have to worry about the safety issues of carrying cash. Things to keep in mind. Before you use any payment method abroad, there are a few things to keep in mind. Fees. Be aware of foreign transaction fees on credit cards and charges for ATM withdrawals. Exchange rates. Different payment methods may offer different exchange rates. Prepaid travel cards sometimes lock in rates, which can be an advantage. Security. Ensure your payment method is secure. Notify your bank before traveling to avoid your card being blocked for security reasons. Acceptance. Not all payment methods are accepted everywhere, so it's a good idea to carry multiple options. Conclusion. Navigating a global economy. In a world that's more connected than ever, understanding global currencies and payment methods is crucial. Whether you're traveling or shopping online internationally, having a clear grasp of how to exchange currency and use global payment methods will help you navigate the global economy with confidence. Stay tuned for more on how to make informed financial decisions that keep you in control of your money wherever you are.